Good morning, boys and girls. Miss Striplin here to go over the reading lesson for today. And what you're going to need to do is to go get your selection, your article that you've been reading this week called A Prickly Adventure. So you're going to need that. And you're going to need page 21 of your learning packet that goes with the story, the selection. What you're going to do, or the title of this page is called Ask and Answer Questions About Key Details, because as you remember, that is our standard for the week, is asking and answering questions. Before we get into that part of the lesson, you're going to answer number 3 of the article. Answer number 3 of page 21, and you're going to reread paragraph 3 of the article. And it says, for number 3, reread paragraph 3. If you do not know what the word munches means, what information from the text helps you learn the meaning? So I'm going to reread paragraph 3 to show you how to answer this question. So paragraph 3 is on page 18, and I see that the paragraphs are numbered. So I'm going to find the number 3 on page 18, and I'm going to reread that page, or that paragraph. The porcupine waddles on short legs through the forest. He munches on bark, twigs, and leaves. His favorite things to eat are dandelions and apples. But the question isn't asking you what he wants to eat, it's asking, or likes to eat, it's asking you what the word munches means. So it's talking about he munches on barks, twigs, and leaves, and his favorite things to eat are dandelions and apples. So that gives us a big clue about what the word munches means if you didn't already know what that word means. So you're going to circle either A, B, C, or D. Which one of those answers goes best with the word munches? Okay. So then we'll move on to question number 4 on page 21. Question 4 says, write a how question about this article. Then give information from the article that answers the question. So again, you're going to use your article, boys and girls, to find your question. And you need to find a how question. You're asking a how question. So I've done an example for you. And this page looks similar to your page that you're going to answer or complete your work on. And it says your question. And that is right after that is where you're going to write your how question. My how question is, how does the porcupine give off warnings when it's scared? And I made up that question by reading paragraph 7 from the article. I'd read through the whole article, and then I thought, I can ask a how question about what happens in paragraph 7. So my question is, let me read paragraph 7 first. The wolf approaches, that means it comes upon, and the baby porcupine gives 2 warnings. First, he makes a clacking noise with his teeth. Second, he gives off a strong smell from a small patch of skin on his lower back. So right there, I thought I can ask a how question about that paragraph. And my how question is, how does the porcupine give off warnings when it's scared? Because that's what it's talking about, is I just turned that sentence into a question. The sentence was, the wolf approaches and the baby porcupine gives 2 warnings. So I said, oh, well, I can ask a how question about that. Turn it into a question. How does the baby porcupine or porcupine give off warnings when it's scared? And the answer is already right there. So below that, it says information from the article that answers the question. So I just wrote what it says. First, it makes a clacking noise with its teeth. And second, it gives off a strong smell from a small patch of skin on its lower back. So this is an example, boys and girls, of what you can do. So you can go back, or when you go back to read your article, just find a how question in the article and then just write the answer to it on your page, on page 21. There's lots of other how questions from this article, so just choose one sentence that you can turn into a how question, and then just write the answer. So if you have any questions about this, you can ask your teacher, and she will be, or he will be, happy to help. I hope this has been very helpful to you with this lesson for today on asking a how question. I hope you have a great day.